We're up in the Scottish mountains today. You have to excuse my pronunciation. Lochnagar, I think it's called. I'm using 15 by 11 watercolour paper. Got the large hake here, and I'm going straight into raw sienna. All the way down the bottom. Clean brush. Now I'm going into ultramarine. Again, all the way down to the bottom. Trying to preserve little lighter areas here and there. That'll do for that. I'm just dipping the edge of the hake in the brush just to bring the hairs back together because they're getting a bit frayed. Now I'm going into the same colours again, raw sienna, ultramarine. Always use the same sky colours if you're doing something distant, far back in the painting. I'm getting plenty of blue on the brush, and I'm going to put in the distant mount in there. So it sort of peaks up around about there, and then just a quick sweep down. Peak a little bit higher than that. I think I'll leave it at that. Because that looks like a nice little misty area there. So you find a lot of watercolour paint, a lot of the effects you get, it's purely by accident. Now I'll leave that there. Can you see it looks as if the mist's coming over the peak? So that's the distant part in. Now I'm going to add a lot of the ground here, it's a sort of burnt sienna-y, sort of browny reddy sort of colour. So I'm not cleaning the brush yet, I'm just going into the raw sienna, sorry, burnt umber, bit of light red, a bit more water I think. And then, in fact, so long, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to come too far forward yet. I'm going to use the same colours. I'm going to use the same colours, but a bit stronger. So, raw sienna, ultramarine again. This time I'm going to use a little bit more raw sienna, just so it's slightly warmer. And then this land comes up something like that. Then add a bit of raw burnt umber to it, warm it right up. Just a bit of water, just to lighten it down the bottom, so I can, just so that the sharp edge on this another layer coming across will stand out more. So I'm just lightening the bottom of this. Again, because it's further away than what this closer layer will be, I don't want too much detail, it'll help push it back a bit more. So I'm just going to dry that. And I'll just pull the paper stretch because I've wet it all over. It's stretched evenly because I wet it all over. So it's just a case of pulling it tight and refixing it. So very simple composition so far. Now there's going to be a path coming along here, so I want to make sure that I preserve that area. So clay and brush, and I'm going into broad sienna and ultramarine. Bit of burnt umber. Now then, starting on this side, this sort of comes across like so. But you can see how that edge stands out now because I lightened that sort of middle ground. It helps this foreground really stand out stronger. Again, just bring another sweep down there, maybe a bit of light red, really start to warm it up. There's a bit of a see these little lighter areas around. And then sort of ready again. Had a bit too much red there. Just want to define it. This is where the path starts now, so just dip the edges in just to bring the ears back together. And I'm just going to keep trying to vary the colour as it comes down right towards the viewer. So I'm just going to put the path in like that. That's that right side done. Nice and dark. A few rocks won't do any harm, I think. And some big ones as we come right into the foreground. Now then, back onto the left hand side. Just push some lighter areas in first. Still see little bits of kind of sort of dirty yellowy colour. Now I'm going a bit darker. So burnt umber, ultramarine, and again, nice dark edge. It sort of comes across there like so. Right up to the edge of this path, right where the path sort of starts as it dips over the hill there. Just want to define that. just darken just the edges there where the path comes across, and again I'm just going to put a few rocks in, I think. So again, got a few distant ones. Again, a few closer ones as we come right forward. So I'm just going to put the path in next. I'm just going to keep it very light, much lighter in tone from the surrounding land. So I'm just going to use a pretty dry brush. I think that'll do for that. I don't want to do much more. Now I think a little figure strolling off into the distance would work quite well. So I'll just pop a little head. That's all that needs. Very simple, just pull just to ground, just pull down a quick shadow, and then a few birds for company. I think I'm going to leave that one at that. It's just a nice simple scene. Scottish mountains. Got my signature over here. I hope you like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.